Wait. Hello? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I could probably look on my phone. That might be a easier solution here than, Okay, yeah, no, we're not back. We were solid for 3 minutes. Wait. We are back.
Don't get it.
Okay. Reload the chat.
Don't get this at all.
Reload the chat. Reload the chat. Reload the chat. Yeah. Hi, Zendel. What's up? Hello, John.
Hey, Zendel. How you doing, Starring John? Obviously, we still have internet issues.
Story starring Mr. G and Maven Glean. Make sure to subscribe for more absolutely
this just irritates me. Reviews. This whole thing irritates me.
Also, we can get news, rants, and more. Yes.
Thanks,
man.
Yeah, you'll get rants about my internet here in a minute.
So,
people are gonna get sick of that.
Yeah. So tonight was Raw. For those of you that are in here, all one of you. I don't know who that is, but
is there anybody here?
Well, it says there's like 3 people. It says there's 3 people in there.
Raw wasn't too bad.
I think Friday was better.
I don't think it was as good as Friday.
No, Friday was better.
Yes, James, I was going to answer your question. We did put the WoW logo up. I actually watched it. I actually watched WoW last night.
I didn't. I was sleeping.
I will say that they tell a better story than, like, SmackDown or Raw. So, I also watched Lucha Underground over the weekend.
AAA.
No, it wasn't AAA. It was Lucha Underground.
Is Lucha Underground?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 different things?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Which tells a better storyline than Raw or SmackDown. So,
anyways, we're here today to talk about Raw. I didn't watch Raw. How was it? I thought tonight's Raw was good. I think Friday was a little better, but I think tonight was okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Export. I don't know why they chose to do another Adam Cole match.
Probably because he's like their top guy down there, and so I could assume that'd be why.
It does kind of feel forced.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You could have picked someone else and maybe.
But I have an idea of maybe
How you doing, Red
why.
Vipers? You may lose us. You may not. I don't know. My internet's still like messing up, so we'll see. I have internet guys coming back tomorrow, so again, for the 900th time.
I have an idea as to why they might be doing this
Raw and SmackDown are coming Wednesday. Yes,
Adam
I would
Cole
agree.
In the era, just because I think they are going to do.
The crowd was dead or high if they were in. Makes sense. They were in Long Island. I thought they were dead the whole night.
Pretty dead, yeah. So I think part of the reason I didn't know Crickets attended Raw today.
Yeah, they were terrible. There was like nothing. Hey, I'm going to live stream on Twitch, but I'll watch y'all's video after y'all are done. Have a great night.
All right.
You too, Zandel.
Have a good time. That crowd was so crap tonight. Agreed. But I think the reason they're trying to push over the Adam Cole thing and get him out there with the era is because I think they're probably going to do Seth Rollins and OC versus Undisputed Era at Survivor Series.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
So
my school talent crowd was better. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's Long Island. What do you expect?
Yeah. It was. I just didn't like the crowd. The crowd was like not into it at all.
So we start the show. Mr. G, you and Jimmy Fallon have something in common. You keep cutting me off.
That's the plan.
So.
Stop talking.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
This is going to be a fun stream if I just sit here like this.
Colin Fish already had a match, I think.
Oh, they do. They do already have a match, so never mind. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, so it doesn't make any sense what they're doing.
So what are they? So are they just going to do? What are they going to do then?
This is why we don't get nice things. Yes,
Are they going to do Fiend versus Adam Cole? Because they have Brock versus Ray.
Well, I can't see him doing the Fiend versus Adam Cole.
So, like, what's the purpose of that? So then what are you going to do with Adam Cole?
I don't know.
Because everything else thus far has been lined up as triple threat.
Yeah, I have no clue.
The tag team match, the women's match. The only thing that isn't is Brock and Ray. So what are they going to do with Adam Cole and Fiend?
I have no idea where they're going to go with that.
I don't either. So the show starts off with Triple H, who shows up with 3 other cars. And then we get into the show, and Brock Lesnar shows up. Heyman says he's on Raw now, and that this is where... Then he says, where's Ray? And y'all don't want to tell me. Well, Brock will find him. So, there you go. Then Brock goes looking for people. He attacks people backstage. And Brock's still looking for Ray.
Jonelle, I'm not sure. We'll let you know as the stream goes on. It cut out on us at the beginning, but I've been getting good speeds on uploads.
I'm going to
on my tests.
predict this. They'll do Ray versus Brock.
And I'm guessing that at some point in time we'll be dropped. So
don't say that! Because we're going to get dropped out now.
You said now, and look what happened.
But you start talking about it first.
It's probably because you hit me.
I'm going to predict this. They'll do Ray versus Brock days before Survivor Series, and then we'll get our triple threat. Well, the thing is they announced it for Survivor Series.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting it to happen before. I'm expecting it to happen at Survivor Series.
I would agree.
Dude, the comment that Paul said to Jerry, mean. Yeah, we'll get to that.
It was mean.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of funny though.
Yeah. I'm guessing Lawler approved it.
Probably. I would say so.
If not, there's words backstage.
So after that Brock thing to begin the show, we got a recap of the women's Saudi match. You got to put that on there somewhere to put it out there. And then we got Kabuki Warriors versus Charlotte and Natalya. Okay.
Have y'all noticed Shayna? Or it means that she's going to pin Becky.
Or it doesn't.
Maybe she's going to beat Becky.
I could foresee it happening one of 2 ways. Okay, I suppose it could be one of 3 ways. It technically could be like one of 6 ways that this match ends. Because there's 3 people in it.
Yeah.
Those two. Well, those two.
Why was Charlotte burying NXT?
I don't know. I would like to know. I kind of had an issue with it all night.
Because he's a Raw fan.
I don't care.
That's just it.
I understand he's like supporting Raw and stuff, but it felt like a little too much. Like
he's the heel announcer.
NXT is just here for
I've
the
said
publicity.
this.
He's not the heel announcer,
Okay,
though.
whatever. Why would you have the women's tag team champions lose to a team that's not even a team? I have a feeling Natalya and Charlotte are going to be a team.
Crap if they're going to be a
NXT
team.
sucks.
They are not a team now.
He doesn't like little as the champion.
So, I don't even remember where I was going to go with this.
I don't either.
I was going to talk about the Charlotte thing, and then I was going to talk about the something else thing, and then I was going to talk about something else. Oh, the Paul Heyman thing. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
The Raw before Survivor Series, Ray starts off the show and says that he doesn't want to make for Survivor Series for his title match. Thus, they'll make it for the main event of Raw and...
Continue.
And it'll mess everything up.
Are you alright, mate? No, I don't think they can do that because that'd be like the first time that Brock Lesnar competes on Raw in like 95 years. So, like, I don't see that happening. But, like, I could totally see Ray being like, no, I don't want to wait for Survivor Series. But then Brock comes out and just beats him to a pulp anyways. But then they have their match at Survivor Series anyways. And then, like, Ray beats him.
What Brock did to Dina was gold. I thought it was good. Might hope Seth joins NXT. Justin, I have a feeling he's not going to now.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little sad.
I thought he was going to, and after what happened...
He does need it.
Yes, I would agree.
It's sad to say, but he needs it, yeah.
After what happened, I don't think that he's going to join. Just saying.
Believe it or not, I think Ray will win. WWE is an odd fetish of changing titles before Survivor Series. Ray versus Fiend versus Cole. James said, I am good at export. What would you do? Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series for the WWE Championship. You could have waited at a different pay-per-view. I think think that it's fine to do Ray versus Brock at Survivor Series.
How you doing, Yuna?
Just because...
Hope I said that right.
It's different, and it's not just like what all the other matches are going to be. It's different. And I think that works at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. So I don't have a problem with it.
To answer your question, Yuna, I would say it's a very slim shot.
Well, see, I thought that
if they come back,
Johnny Nitro signed a contract with WWE, but that's remained to be seen.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Punk, I don't think... If he's going to come back, it'll be more for commentary rather than, like, in-ring action, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I do not want to see Cole versus Brock versus Fiend because it's easy on who's going to take the pin here. So Ray versus Brock is a much better idea. I agree. It's very obvious in that match that Adam Cole is eating the pin, and he's not winning for NXT for him. So I don't think that doing that particular match is a good idea, nor do I think doing Cole versus Fiend is a good idea.
Here's the question.
So I don't know what they're going to do with them.
Well, here's a thought. What if Seth joins the Fiend's group and not much, little fettuccine. We're still kind of at the beginning here. What if Seth joins the Fiend's group during the Cole match because you have Cole's goons attack the Fiend?
What?
What if Seth and maybe even Finn Balor come in to help the Fiend? Because if we're talking about Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt...
Possibly? But I think the chances of that happening are very slim. Because exactly. John, my thoughts exactly.
Why?
Huh?
He's already got into Finn Balor's head and turned him heel.
Okay, stop.
He's been messing with Seth.
Pause.
Okay, pause.
I get this, and I understand the thought process behind it, I suppose. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think they just need to keep Fiend a solo thing for right now. And unless they're bringing somebody like Liv in, who isn't like... I don't know. She's just like rebranding her whole character and she's off TV. She's been off TV for a long time.
Wait. Huh?
Exactly.
You don't like my idea?
I don't necessarily know if that works.
He's already taken to Seth to hell.
Which I get and I understand.
He's already gotten Seth's head.
I know, and I got that. But I just don't think somebody helping him win a match is the smartest idea.
I'm not saying he has to win the match. I'm saying that when Cole's goons attack him, it's going to happen. You know they're going to attack him.
Okay, well, Adam Cole versus Fiend isn't even a match yet.
No, I'm just saying if it does.
It doesn't make sense. See, that's what I'm saying here. Is I don't know if it necessarily makes a ton of sense. I get the fact that Undisputed Era would probably try to help Adam Cole win, but in the same sense, I don't necessarily think having somebody help the Fiend win either is a good idea. Because then if they try to help, but then it ends up costing Fiend the match, well then those people are going to get a ton of heat on them, and if they don't want to turn them heel, then
don't they already get enough heat?
So I think keep Seth away from the Fiend for a long, long time.
Does it make him seem weak, or does it make it seem like he's got enough power over people he attacks?
Just keep Fiend and Seth away from each other. They don't need to be around each other anymore. We've seen it enough. I don't want to see them together. I don't want to see them have matches against each other anymore. Just keep them apart. Put them on their two separate brands. Leave them in their boxes. Leave them alone. After that, Hell in a Cell, Crown Jewel, I don't need to see it anymore. I'm good. Same thing with Finn Balor. I mean, they had their match, but they're trying to focus on this Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano thing, which I think is going to take place at TakeOver the night before. So I think Finn is doing his own thing in NXT. Fiend is doing his own thing on SmackDown. And Seth is doing his own thing on Raw. And I think that's the way it needs to stay.
Not how much it makes him look weak, bro. Okay.
Not a bad theory. It's just it doesn't.
So
make
we
a
just
whole
let
bunch
Adam
of
Cole
sense.
and his goons beat up the Fiend, and he looks really strong there.
But I don't think they would allow that to happen though, because then that'd cause the DQ in the match, and then neither brand gets the point. And the purpose of Survivor Series is to have brand supremacy, and the one who has the most wins at the end is like the strongest of the night.
I'm just saying.
So
yes, I am tired of the red light show too. I don't like it.
it's not flattering
No.
at all, and it does not help.
You could do the Adam Cole and how you doing, Clark? Adam Cole stuff, Seth Rollins rematch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you do the Adam Cole or Seth rematch.
I think it'd be fine, but you have to. It's got to be like for the championship or something, because Seth isn't a champion of anything.
Brock Lesnar is the most catered wrestler in wrestling history. Definitely. There's no doubt about that.
Or like, I suppose they could do Seth Rollins versus Adam Cole for the NXT championship and build it up from here based upon what they did tonight, because Seth's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And Hunter's like, well, let me help you. But he's like, nah, bro. And then he realizes during the match at Survivor Series, why am I fighting him? I should be joining him. I could see that happening too. But, what do I know? Anyways, I just hope they don't do Adam Cole match every week until Survivor Series, because he's not going to be special. I agree. I don't think they need to do an Adam Cole match every week. I think this is kind of enough for now. And then let him just go back to NXT and do his own thing. He could, attack people.
I think they probably
fine.
should have done Adam Cole tonight and not done it the other night.
Probably, but I think he got
and done someone else on Friday.
I agree, but I think he got a huge pop on Friday, and everybody, it was the shock factor of oh, Adam Cole,
I would expect that, Janelle. I expect them to attack NXT.
So it could be a fun show.
I would 100% say that that's probably going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' prediction for the tag team matches? Who knows?
I would like to say Undisputed Era, but I would also like to see Viking Raiders. But I don't know. Undisputed Era?
Yeah, that's who I'd say. The red lights hurt my eyes. They're already bad enough. Yes, definitely. They need to get that fixed.
It's not good.
Whoever
decided the red light was an okay thing probably
I think it's just distracting more than anything.
It is. It takes away from the match itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Look, the Fiend versus Brock versus Adam doesn't need to happen. Look at it this way. If Adam versus Fiend happens, we all know what's going to happen. Have the Fiend face someone else, maybe a demon version of Finn, but
continuing his statement and just another... He's not enough.
You would essentially be killing the top guy in NXT and Adam Cole. Yeah, I would agree.
Yep.
With Raw and SmackDown invading NXT Wednesday, NXT should beat AEW in ratings.
Yes.
It should, but I think they're still going to have some issues.
Maybe, but on Friday they got better ratings than they have in a long time. So I could totally see them getting really good ratings on Wednesday.
Yeah. Guys have told me to get the network so I can watch whichever matches. I've heard the network has its edits. That's why I would rather watch matches on Daily Motion. Depends on what you're looking for. I mean, I've watched some of the Daily Motion, and I like the matches on the network.
I don't have any problems with them.
Let's see. Survivor Series weekend is going to be overbooked. I'm okay with this year. Yeah. I agree.
So anyways, back to Raw. Whoa. Pause. I need to fix this. It scrolled down too far. So we get Kabuki Warriors versus Charlotte and Natalya. Okay, I have a problem with this match. Two things. A, Kabuki Warriors lost. B, the way they lost was by Asuka tapping out.
Okay.
No. Okay. A, Charlotte and Natalya at this point in time are not a legitimate tag team. They are not a legitimate tag team right now. And they are beating what is supposed to be your tag team champions. Okay? This was dumb. They should not have lost. They should not be losing to anybody right now, but they are. And it is ridiculous that they had them lose to a makeshift team of Charlotte and Natalya. And I don't care what your spiel is about, oh, well, they couldn't make them into a team. No, right now, they are not a team. They have been in a match together twice. That is it. That does not make you a team.
Didn't I call it?
Okay? I don't care if you called it or not.
I said it was coming.
I don't care.
I said it was going to happen.
I don't freaking care. They should not have won the match. Not at all. Ugh. This makes me so mad. Because they build them up to be something, and then they kill it. They take it outside, they take a baseball bat, and they whack it upside the head a couple times, and it's dead. Dead. Asuka should not have tapped out. Asuka should not have lost.
Lost.
Lose? Did I say lose?
Asuka should not have
Sorry,
lose.
I've been up since 5:20, and it's
Survivor Series is important for NXT, isn't it? I agree. Yeah, well, I think this
should not have lost.
I think this whole thing, from now up to Survivor Series is important for NXT as far as trying to get ratings.
Yeah.
I think that the better they show from now until Survivor Series, I think that you'll see their ratings go up.
No.
Asuka tapping like that is so dumb. Yeah, I agree. Maybe Kabuki Warriors lost. Agree, starting John. Number 2, they lost to Charlotte and Natalya, who, by the looks of it, don't have anything going on. I think they're going to be a tag team.
I don't think...
I called that last couple
care
weeks
if
ago.
they're going to be a tag team. Okay, A, why are we putting Natalya in a tag team when she doesn't even need to be on TV anymore? B, Charlotte is a singles competitor. She does not need to be in some lousy tag team with Natalya. Okay? She doesn't need that. Let her be a singles competitor and do what she does best in the singles division. She doesn't need to be a tag team. And if she's going to be a tag team, well, the only person she should be a tag team partner with is Becky Lynch. T-Generation X. That's the only tag team that she should ever be a part of.
Okay, but I think they're trying to build up the women's tag team division.
I don't care what they're doing.
Yeah, let's don't care. Let's have the Kabuki Warriors wrestle each other.
No, with Charlotte...
Let's have the Kabuki Warriors wrestle air.
Stop talking. With Charlotte and her character, does putting her in a tag team with somebody make any sense at all? Charlotte as a tag team wrestler. What is that I hear? No. It makes no sense with her character.
Why?
Because it makes no sense. She wants to be better than everybody else. You can't be better than somebody if, you're, tagging with them. Okay, that's not the way that works. So it makes no sense with her character. B, she works better in the singles division. And C, why is she in a tag team with Natalya? I don't get it. Natty's character is downright boring. Export, you said it right. She's past her time. She just needs to go do a backstage role, go help out the PC, go do something that isn't on TV. Okay? Because the only thing she is good for, and I will give her props, the last couple months she's been working with Lacey and they've had matches on TV. 90% of them I don't think needed to be televised, but it did help Lacey get better in the ring, which is why I think putting her in a performance center position where she can help people there would be better than keeping her on TV.
Well,
where nobody cares. Her character's boring. It's not interesting. She has nothing. There's nothing there.
All right, I kind of get it, but the thing is, I mean, I don't know. I don't have an issue with what they're doing. If you're going to use that line and use, that she's boring and terrible.
She is boring.
Then you just as well
take half. What is her character?
What is anybody's character?
No, but what is her character
There's only about 4 characters that are worth watching.
There are other people that have more charisma in their pinky finger than Natalya does in her whole body.
Who?
I'm sorry. She's just not...
Who?
Anybody on the roster aside from Natalya. She's just boring.
Okay, Dana Brooke. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, Dana Brooke is boring too.
Ember Moon. I don't think so.
Ember Moon has got character, and I like Ember Moon.
What has she done?
They haven't done much with her.
Yeah,
no.
well, that's the point.
But does that really matter? They're putting somebody on TV who is boring, who nobody cares about.
I agree, Starring John. I think that's the issue with Natty. Natty's problem is she thinks because she's a heart, she deserves a shot at everything, which isn't the case. Because sorry to say, there's a lot of women now in NXT that are better than Natty. I agree,
100%.
But I think a lot of
honestly, I think at this point in time, that's the only thing that's carrying her is the fact that she is a heart. I'm sorry, I just had to say it because I think that's the only thing that is keeping her in any slight glimmer of like relevance is that she's a heart. That's it.
I'm saying, who are you going to put out there?
Anybody.
I mean,
you could put anybody. You could put Naomi. You could put Ember Moon. You could put Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan. Anybody.
So where are all these people?
They're out with injuries right now.
She's not a bad wrestler. She's just bland.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying she's a bad wrestler, but like for me personally, I think both is Natty is a better coach. TBH. Yes. That's what I think she needs to take on, is a role as a coach. She has the wrestling ability. Personally, for me, it's not my favorite in-ring style. I just don't love it so much because it's like, I don't know.
Mr. G looking in under my skin, Maven.
I know the feeling, man.
I don't have a problem with Natty.
I do.
She's
boring,
that
and her in-ring style
boring, but
is
I mean, for
like,
the most part, there's not many
I'm
of the
not
women,
a fan of it.
There's not many of the women that I will sit here and go, oh, wow, yeah, I want to see her because she's pretty exciting.
Okay, well, I would rather see anybody besides Natalya. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I think she's boring as crap. She doesn't bring anything to the table. And when they did the whole stupid thing for SummerSlam, I was like, great, this is going to be an excellent storyline. No character's
boring, I agree.
And so it was what it was. I didn't care about the SummerSlam match that she had because she's freaking boring.
All right, well, whatever.
And I don't care. It doesn't draw my interest. It doesn't do anything. She has no character.
All right.
So I think having them win was a dumb decision. And I think it was stupid to have Kabuki Warriors lose. Because they were, like, top of the world. Like, haven't lost in a while. Like, since they won the championships. And they've been beating everybody on the block left and right. Spitting green stuff in people's faces. And then they just screwed that up. So, props to you, WWE. Love you so much. After they got the win, we got Brock and Heyman who come out and they question Jerry. And this is where they did the whole line about, if you don't
tell me. versus Becky is a good match. Becky versus Naomi is a good match. Becky versus Ruby freaking right is money. Raw has the women's division. Then
when everyone is healthy.
You still haven't gotten Nia versus Becky.
Exactly.
Okay, but everyone has to be healthy. And the issue is...
but you can't control that. You can't control who's injured and who's not.
Okay, but you know what? If they're injured all the time, it doesn't do any good to sit here and talk about, well, they should be in it. Because if they're injured 90% of the time, it doesn't do any good.
Okay. Those 4 names right now are injured, okay?
She's not boring. Kabuki Warriors deserve to lose. I hate them too.
They are injured right now. I get that. You can't do anything about that. Can't get around it.
That's right.
People are going to get injured.
So let's just not put any of the women out there and say, this is our roster.
Okay, well maybe put out some of the women that are more interesting than Natalya.
Ruby Riott. Is Ruby Riott going to be thrown into the tag division? I don't...
She shouldn't be.
I hope not.
Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to...
I hope she stays as a solo. Asuka Kairi won't lose when it comes to the titles. Yes, I agree. I think you have to keep it interesting, so having them lose really is not that big a deal.
Well, I think it is, because they've been on top of the world, and they've been beating people left and right, and I think it was stupid to have them lose to a makeshift team of Charlotte and Natalya. Injuries happen, but don't have 2 weeks of Nat and Charlotte versus Kabuki Warriors and not have it lead to anything. Just make the Kabuki Warriors lose for the purpose of losing. Yeah.
And maybe it's going to lead to something.
Well, at this point in time, it doesn't look like it's going to.
Well, I think it's led to those two being a tag team.
Okay, well, I don't think they should be a tag team.
You're right. and WWE will
Does
follow what you think.
anybody else agree with me when I say, with Charlotte's character, does it make any sense for her to be in a tag team with anybody? She wants to be better than everybody else. She's the queen. That's her thing. She's the top of the game. Cream of the crop. If you don't bow down to her, you're a peasant. Like, it doesn't make any sense for her character to be in a tag team with anybody. Now, once again, maybe that's just me and my thought process behind it, but in my mind, it makes no sense to put Charlotte in a tag team with anybody, unless she is like a face, in which she is not. So, I don't know. I don't want to see Charlotte either way. See, like, I'm fine with Charlotte in the singles division, and I think that's where she shines, and it's better when she's in the singles division. But, once again, what do I know?
Only Queen, only Hearts is boring, isn't it? Yes. I'm sorry, man, but you're wrong. I think Charlotte and Natty make a good team. Give it time.
Well, I can't give it time. Because
James, you and I
Natalya's
agree.
boring.
It's amazing.
And Charlotte shouldn't be in a tag team with anybody. That's my thoughts. So, moving on. We had the Natty and Charlotte one. And then we got Brock and Heyman who come out and they question Jerry, and this is where we lost our stream, so yes.
Wow.
We got 30 minutes, though. That's how your champions look like a joke and watered down. Mm-hmm. Accurate. Oh, we might be back. Hold up. Hold up. Spitting facts tonight. I'm on a roll, guys. I think it's because I was up at 5:20 this morning. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
That I'm just like left and right, like yes, 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 yes. Can you just work, please? Oh, thanks, man. Random tag teams aren't my thing. Sorry. I agree. I don't like random tag teams. They suck.
Yes, but random tag teams always start out as, random tag teams.
Okay.
And eventually become a tag team.
But this is dumb, so I don't like
Just
it.
saying.
So anyways, Brock and Heyman come out, they question
Me and Maven spitting facts tonight.
Yeah, dude. So they come out, they question Jerry, and this is where they give the line. What even was it? What did he say? I wish I wrote it down. Something about, like, if you don't tell us where Rey Mysterio is, then Brock Lesnar is going to have no choice but to, like, kill you here live on TV. Kill you here on live TV, and there will be nobody here to I can't speak. Resuscitate you like they did the last time. I thought this was so mean, but it was so hilarious. I was like, oh, Heyman on the mic. Oh, jeez. So I thought it was good, but it was funny. And then Dio ends up getting up and gets in Brock's face to, save Jerry. But then proceeds to get F5'd by Mr. Brock Lesnar.
Because they're a random tag team starring John.
Yeah.
Tell me, were you connected with Rudolph as a tag team?
Probably not. No.
Yeah. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you just lost us. We're not buffering anymore.
Hey,
we're
go green. 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 They did Dio mad and wrong with that F5. I thought it was kind of cool. He's like freaking huge.
He's huge.
Like, he's taller than Brock.
Yeah.
And Brock is
big.
Brock is big. So, like, man, we're offline again. He was
Maybe it'll kick in here in a second.
Huge. So that was a little shocking. Kind of cool. And then Ray ends up attacking Brock from behind. And I thought this was good. This is the first time I was like, woohoo, go Rey Mysterio. Because I'm like, woohoo, go Rey Mysterio.
I don't know if we're live or not.
I don't either.